Highlights on Disney Plus Hotstar. Brought to you by PayZapp by HDFC Bank. Pay your way.
Semi-final number 1. Afghanistan and South Africa. Both looking to make it through to an ICC men's white ball final for the very first time. Toss happened. Rashid Khan won the toss for Afghanistan. He called heads, came down heads, and he said, "We will bat first." And the key of that strength, Ramiz Raja, Dale Steyn, lies in these very two players right at the top. They've been superb. 300 partnerships and a 50 to go along with it.
Marco Jansen, what, 6'7", 6'8"? He'll get extra bit of bounce on a pitch that's been described as a low pitch.
Straight away, just advances a little. Might have clipped the thigh pad. Edge this time, straight to Reza Hendricks. Jansen strikes, and it's a big one. It is Ramanullah Gurbaz who has to go. South Africa with early blood.
Great hands by Reza Hendricks. He gets himself into the game very early. It's always good as a batter. If you get a catch, you find yourself into the game. Marco Jansen looks back to make sure that's not a no ball. That's the end of Gurbaz. He's gone for naught. Afghanistan are 4 for 1.
Well, early to the crease, Gulbuddin Naib. It was over the man who's up inside the circle at mid-on and down to the boundary for 4. Pulls powerfully down through mid-on for 4. That's it, bowled back through the gate. Right length, right line. And it's Gulbuddin Naib now who goes. Jansen with a double.
He rushes through Gulbuddin's defence. He's gone for 9. Afghanistan are now 16 for 2.
Azmatullah Omarzai.
Oh, almost in business, that leg slip. Now you know why that fielder was there. Awkward bounce, almost a blinder from Klassen.
Oh, back through the gate. Rabada into the attack and into the action. South Africa all over Afghanistan here in the early stages in South Trinidad.
South Africa running away with the show in the first 3 overs. Zadran gone after scoring just 2-3 down for 20.
Well, the elder statesman of this Afghanistan side. So many times he has been a man for a crisis for Afghanistan, Mohammad Nabi. Oh, another one back through the gate. Kagiso Rabada. 2 in his first, and more trouble for Afghanistan.
South Africa on fire right now. Nabi goes for 0. They are 20 for 4, Afghanistan.
Anjial Karote. A little bit of glove, a little bit of glove. Karote walks. Nitin Menon puts up the finger. Jansen gets a 3rd. And South Africa have now got half of the Afghanistan batting lineup out inside the power play.
Afghanistan, look at what it means to Tristan Stubbs. Karato has gone for 2. Afghanistan are 23 for 5.
Well, that's decent sort of a blow, I've got to say, against everything we've seen so far. Which means if you can get it right, you can get your money's worth, but if you can't, it carries the point. That is 50 wickets in T20 internationals for Nortje. Stubbs takes the catch, and 6 already gone for Afghanistan.
28 for 6 now. Omarzai, he has to head off for 10.
Well, his leadership has been inspirational. He's been a genius with the ball, but right now that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Defies the scoreline. That's how good that is. Another gap, another boundary. It's a poor delivery, and it gets exactly what it deserves, and it's 50. In fact, is it 49 actually up for Afghanistan? Yeah! He's given out. Richard Illingworth said that's pitched in line going on to hit, and they will question it right from the get-go here, Afghanistan.
Pitching in line, impact in line on wickets is umpire's call. Richard, you can stay with your original decision of out.
Richard Illingworth says it's out.
On screen, signal
And
now.
it is out. 50-7 Afghanistan. It just gets worse. Then it goes for 8 from 13. That young Noor Ahmad has walked out too. Yeah! That might be... Oh, he said that is out too. He has said that is out, and Noor has gone straight away now.
Pitching in line, impact in line on wickets is umpire's call. Richard, you can stay with your original decision of out.
Basically
Stand
identical.
by, you're on screen, signal now.
And Noor Ahmad goes for a duck after just 2 deliveries, 50 for 8. Naveen Hutt comes in at number 10.
Another one for Nokia and South Africa. Just 1 to go to wrap this up now.
It's been outstanding from South Africa right from the start. From ball 1, they've been on the money. Nokia gets his second. Rashid Khan, he's gone for 8. Afghanistan 50 for 9.
Fainal Faruqi has been magnificent with the ball, top wicket taker. He's on target again, is Shamsi. And yet another one is given the affirmative from the umpire, but they will have another look.
Ball tracking coming now. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Richard, you can stay with your original decision of out. You're on screen, signal now.
For the first time in the history of the Men's T20 World Cup, a team has been bowled out for less than 100 in a semi-final. It is also Afghanistan's lowest ever total in T20 internationals. They're bowled out for 56. South Africa, they know they've still got work to do with the bat, but they'll feel they have 1 foot in that final. Still work to do. Afghanistan will have to bowl out of their skins. South Africa need just 57.
Risa Hendricks and Quinton de Kock.
Naveen Al-Haq to bowl the first over. There we go, 13 wickets in the tournament.
Oh, that is nasty. That is extremely nasty. The rib cage gets a bit of a tickle up, and batting out of his crease was not to his advantage there. He might have bowled well on this move. And Quinton de Kock gets in through mid-wicket for a gorgeous boundary to get things underway. Got in, absolutely straight through. And Faruqi is on top of the ladder. And he's got a good one to get there.
Faruqi gets his first wicket. Quinton de Kock has gone for 5. South Africa are 5 for 1.
Things have gone better than he expected, Aidan Markram, but he's in nice and early in this run chase. Now then, oh, just short. Only just short of the player at third man, Zai and Rashid Khan's son. Why didn't you do better? Well, that's straightened from quite wide out. Rashid Khan's wondering whether he heard a nick as it went past the outside edge. Did anyone else hear a Nicky Saint? Can anyone else back me up here?
No, looks like the answer.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Ricky? What do you reckon, Ricky?
I reckon Rashid's got very good ears. He's the only one on the field that's picked it up. No one else at all was interested.
That is absolutely enthralling, the stuff. Gets a square of the wicket for 4. Inside edge down to the boundary for 4. That's timing. And the placement was good enough. It was in the air.
Lovely, really good. Just slightly over toss, 1 bounce 4. Found the spot again. That's very good bowling. Pulls powerfully away over mid-wicket, 1 bounce 4. Got on top of that nicely, Aidan Markram. Oh, brilliant. Clubbed on the up, over mid-off.
Riza Hendricks goes hard and it could go the whole way. Yes, it does. And it takes them to the verge, South Africa. And Riza Hendricks does the honours. South Africa have conquered the semi-final mountain, one that has tripped up so many men's teams in the past. A clinical performance that sets up an opportunity on the ultimate stage. A date with destiny, the final frontier. They are heading to Barbados. South Africa are eventually in a World Cup final.
Highlights on Disney Plus Hotstar, brought to you by PayZapp by HDFC Bank. Pay your way.